My name's Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5 minute or less YouTube. I can tell you everything you need to know because I know what I'm talking about. I have a full team of former IRS agents that can help you with any problem that you have. I started this YouTube channel for 3 reasons: to educate you, to inform you on the things you need, mainly so you don't get ripped off. There's a lot of people on YouTube claiming to be experts in this matter, and I can really see through most of that since I've been doing that for 50 years, and I've been on all the major TV stations. People do value my opinion. I don't know why, but they do value my opinion on IRS matters. So today, what I want to go ahead, I got to remember. Today, I want to talk to you about one of my subjects I love talking to you about on YouTube is how to go ahead and how to determine a fraudulent or a company, a tax resolution company that's out to rip you off and to steal your money. I can't tell you how many calls I've got this year, maybe between 200 and 300 calls about people that have been ripped off by tax resolution companies. It's sad. They've collected types 10, 20, $30,000 from people, and they've ripped them off. They don't follow up. Their offers and compromises were rejected, and they don't know, in fact, what they're doing. They're these big companies, and I'm just going to tell you a little about them so you can recognize who's good, who's not. First of all, I want you to know if you go ahead and go Google and put tax resolution, offer and compromise, IRS levy, IRS problems, the first 4 people you see are ads. Many of these people, these companies, spend around $200,000 a month to go ahead and get your business. That's on radio, advertising, internet, and the last 3 are ads too. The people in the middle are organic companies or companies that are more localized really to you. So these people go ahead and what they do is they spend large ads dollars, so you click on their link, and as soon as you do or you call them, the first person you're speaking to is a salesperson. And that salesperson is sizing you up, asking a bunch of questions to find out what's in your wallet, just like the Capital One commercial. What's in your wallet? So they'll ask you a series of questions about what's your house worth, what's your wages worth, what's this, what's that. They're just sizing you up to, in fact, bill you. That person who you're talking to on the phone doesn't have a clue about how to get an offer and compromise accepted. There are a lot of these people are very seasoned salespeople. They seem like they know what they're doing. They've taken a couple classes within that company they work with, and they know exactly how to rip you off and get in your back pocket. So what happens is you pay this fee, then the company takes a huge fee, and then the person working your case makes about 5% of this fee, sometimes 3%. The thing is, the person who is now getting your case and working it really doesn't know what the hell the salesman said. The salesman enters a few notes. Remember, they're non-professionals, and you're supposed to make good from what those notes said. So there's this mismatch already from the time the person working your case, in fact, goes ahead and hears the case and looks at the case, and now they're stuck. Well, what am I got to do? They've just paid us $10,000 or $15,000, so I got to do something. What I want to tell you is this. When you call a company, don't speak to a salesperson. Ask the person what their job is with the company. Ask them, have they worked for IRS? Are they licensed to practice before IRS? Are they an attorney or a CPA or enrolled agent? If they're not, hang up the phone and call a company that will, the person who is going to work your case is going to answer your questions. Like when you call our firm, someone from IRS or a CPA tax, they're going to answer your questions. The big gimmick is when you call these companies, you're speaking to God knows who. And the only person that can answer your questions are the people that negotiate with IRS all the time. That's number one. Who are you talking to? the attorney, the CPA, the former agent, or the enrolled agent? Are you speaking to that person? Second, what's the experience level of that person? If it's an offer and compromise or a tax debt settlement program, levies, whatever, how many cases have they worked? How long have they been in the business for? They should be able to answer every question that you have. If you have a tax debt problem, okay, you should be able to send your financial statement that IRS uses, the 433A, F, or OIC, to that person, and they should be able to review it and tell you what the result is going to be. If you send me your financial statement, I'll tell you exactly how your case is going to end. Most of these companies can't, because they're in the business, owned by hedge fund companies, trying to make as much money as they can. Do they settle some cases? Yes, they go ahead and settle those cases. Some of them, but they don't settle them for less because they don't have the high expertise that they need to do that. Anyway, if you have any questions, you're welcome to go ahead and leave them in the comment section. If you want to know anything more about what we do, you're welcome to contact me. Please don't get ripped off. Find out about the company, find out only about the person working your case, and don't give them a nickel until they told you what expected results will be after they've looked at your financial statement. Thank you for listening. By the way, if this was helpful, give me a subscription. That helps YouTube know that I'm doing my job and that you like something that you're hearing. And like I said, if you want to give me an idea for a YouTube, just don't get ripped off. Don't get in that long line of people. Thank you.